Hello and welcome. Welcome. Were you gonna say something, Omar?
No, I was just going. Oh,
Okay.
I was matching your energy.
I just wanted to give you the space. Ooh, baby. I like that. That was juicy. All right. Hello, welcome to the Tea Kettle, the DesiQuest After Show podcast, exclusive to our Patreon backers. What? This whole endeavor could not be possible without you, dear listeners. So thank you so much. I'm your host, Sandeep, executive producer and cast member who plays Ash. And as always, my co-pilot is none other than the perspicacious Omar Najam, who plays Mirka. Yes.
Wow.
And I don't have to explain what that means, right? Because everybody obviously knows that word.
That's a $6 word that you pulled off there. We gotta
bringing out the SAT words.
Yeah.
It means having keen insight or being acutely perceptive. So I think you just have like a +7 to perception.
Oh, that's not bad. That's very good. And
Right?
seemingly a
Makes sense.
-1 to vocabulary because I had to wait for you to tell me what that meant.
Well, listen, we're here and that's all that matters. After every episode of DesiQuest is launched, we release another episode of the Tea Kettle with me and Omar, and then we got some special guests from the show. This week we got some juicy guests. We got Anjali. So this is like the executive producer special because we got Anjali Bhimani, who plays Sitara and is also an executive producer on the show. Very exciting to have Anjali. Hello. And we've got Anand Shah, who is my business partner at EffinFunny and also an executive producer on the series. So that's exciting. Welcome.
What's up, Patreoners?
What's
Patrons?
up, guys?
Patreoners.
I feel like I'm
never
just
sure what the
just
right
dive
term
into
is, but yes, thank you all for listening.
To the two of you be adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, that's a good review.
Go on. We'll take it. Well, before we dive into our dissection of episode 4, which was a juicy episode, why don't you just take a second, just hit that hit the little likey heart button thing there and comment, because we like to hear from you. And if you haven't already, head over to DesiQuest.com, hop onto that mailing list, it gets you a special discount on some sweet merch, so that's good for everybody. We have had a handful of sponsors that took a really big chance on us to make this show possible. And so in each of these, we want to shout one of them out. So today this honor goes to, do you want to say it, Omar? I'm just going to do it.
I would love to say this. This is Misty Mountain Gaming.
Oh, we like this.
Misty Mountain Gaming is a...
have them with me in my suitcase here while I'm traveling. I actually brought them with me too.
You have the entire company of Misty Mountain Gaming in your suitcase?
I do. I brought them in my new very large suitcase, and they're going to pop out at the convention, and then they're going to set up their booth, and it's going to be very exciting. Yeah.
Amazing.
No,
What a way to save on transport for a company.
Well, I figured I could support them because they supported us so much.
Makes
Yes.
sense.
Oh, I love that so much.
Should
Literally,
we talk
no, you
like?
guys, I didn't do that. That's like really illegal.
I know,
Oh.
but you do love Misty Mountain.
But I do love Misty Mountain Gaming. Like
Yeah.
I have a sickness for buying Misty Mountain Gaming.
Like we filmed this, like you guys have seen now the episode that actually has the intermission and stuff, and the sponsors. Like that wasn't like very little that was scripted, in the sense that like Anjali's true dice goblin came out in full force.
Sorry,
Yeah,
not
that was
sorry.
Yeah. But they listen.
I brought the eyeball dice to play with on this trip.
Oh my god, those are
Hell
genuinely
yes.
so cool. Because
Yes.
I now have a set of eyeball dice thanks to the shoot and the stuff ending up in my garage. And so I was like, those I am using because they are so badass.
It's so good. And I feel like they suit this episode too.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, totally.
Oh
I
my
feel
god.
It's so creepy, this whole episode. This episode is sort of like all of a sudden Mike Flanagan does DesiQuest. Like it becomes a horror.
What an accurate
D&D
description.
It really does. It really does become a horror thing. And it was so like it was so supported by like the music and everything that they added in post too. Like it felt, I was like more scared almost watching the episode than I was in the room, I think.
So
I
weird.
I was like face up to the screen, maybe also because I'm apparently losing my eyesight. But I just
That's a different
I
story.
feel like my auntie is showing every time I try to read something or look at a screen. I just start to like start going closer and closer, or farther and farther, depending on what I'm doing. But
Oh, man. I'm doing the farther thing. That's the thing
yeah,
I'm doing.
farther.
Sorry, go
It's
ahead.
definitely farther. Yeah, no, but it's actually farther when my arms are not long enough now. Now I actually
doing
have
this
to get
thing now.
glasses.
I'm this guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
my
gotta get
gosh.
the
I need glasses, and meanwhile I'm like just looking at my shoulder to try to put the phone farther away from me.
No, the dosage on this medicine is I think 17 tablespoons a day. Yeah, it's terrible. It's like
Is that a 1.7?
But the horror episode, 1.7, 17. It's all. I mean, it's just splitting hairs.
It's all yeah. But in terms of speaking of support, though, before we get too far from our friends at Misty Mountain Gaming, if you don't mind me giving you a little pitch,
Please.
a little telling you a little bit about them. How does this sound, Anjali? Tell me how this resonates with you here, as a big fan of so many of their goods. Misty Mountain Gaming is a veteran-owned and operated online store that sells Dungeons and Dragons dice, leather bags, and journals. And goddamn, are they good! Founded in 2018, Misty Mountain Gaming offers a wide selection of high-quality products at affordable prices. Their stuff rocks.
yeah.
Like let's
Listen,
let's just jump right to that.
That was honestly pulled from the website, and I think it doesn't even quite display our actual enthusiasm for how cool these dice are.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
they've got
get on
single
there.
Dice, they've got eyeball dice. They have liquid core dice. They have bone dice, which I admit I felt the need to sage before I used them, and to thank the ethically sourced buffalo or that I believe that their dice come from. I had to like do a whole Native American thank you for.
I did a puja for them.
Something to that exactly.
But listen, I forgot to write this in the thing, so I'm going to say it out loud. Go to DesiQuest.com/Misty to then that sort of credits us, tracks, and it makes it go like, oh, people listen to this podcast and they care, and then they go over there. So that helps us out. But go check them out because I guarantee you will love those dice. Right? Right. Okay.
Very cool. Like I said, I have a sickness. They're here at this event, and I have a feeling I'm going to go over to the booth to try to look at more dice to buy, and I'm going to realize, oh, you have bought them all, like all of them.
Hey, so sorry to interrupt, but the rest of this episode is for our Patreon subscribers only. So if you'd like to hear the rest of this juicy conversation, let me tell you, it gets juicy. There's another 15 minutes, 50 over at patreon.com/DesiQuest. Thank you so much for supporting the show.